What if I told you that 2,000 years ago, ancient philosophers discovered the ultimate cheat code to ignore? Toxic people and protect your peace of mind? And no, it's not about being rude or building walls around yourself. By the end of this video, you'll master the Stoic art of selective attention that even emperors used to stay unshakable. But first, let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah works in an office with Kevin. You know the type. Kevin complains about everything, spreads negativity, and somehow always finds her during lunch breaks to dump his problems on her. Sound familiar? But here's the thing. Sarah discovered something that changed everything. She learned to ignore Kevin without being rude, without drama, and without guilt. How? Ancient Stoic philosophy. I'm Shonamiya, and I've spent years studying Stoic philosophy and its practical applications. Today, I'm sharing the exact techniques that Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca used to maintain their peace of mind, even when surrounded by the most difficult people. We'll cover the circle of control technique, the gray rock method with a Stoic twist, and the mental fortress strategy. Plus, I'll give you 3 practical exercises you can start using today. Point 1, the circle of control. The foundation of Stoic thinking is understanding what you can and cannot control. Epictetus, who went from slave to philosopher, taught us this simple truth. You cannot control other people's actions, words, or behaviors. You can only control your responses. When someone tries to provoke you, asks the question, is this within my circle of control? If it's not, you literally waste energy caring about it. Think of it like this. Would you get angry at the weather for raining? Of course not. Other people's behavior is just as outside your control. Practical exercise 1. Try this today. When someone annoys you, pause and ask yourself, can I control this person's behavior? When the answer is no, consciously redirect your attention to something you can control. Your breathing, your posture, your next productive action. Point 2, the gray rock method, Stoic edition. Psychologists call it the gray rock method, but Stoics have been doing this for millennia. The idea is to become so uninteresting and unresponsive that difficult people lose interest in bothering you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means you don't have to react to every provocation. Here's how it works. Keep responses brief, neutral, and fact-based. No emotional reactions, no detailed explanations, no justifications. You become like a gray rock, present but unengaging. Practical exercise 2. Practice the information diet. Give difficult people only the information they absolutely need. Nothing more. No personal details, no opinions, no emotional reactions. Watch how quickly they lose interest. Point 3, the mental fortress. Stoics believed in building a mental fortress, a space in your mind where external chaos cannot penetrate. Seneca called this the inner citadel. This isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming cold. It's about creating psychological distance between you and other people's drama. When someone tries to pull you into their chaos, you observe from your fortress rather than getting dragged down. Imagine you're watching a movie instead of being in the movie. You can see what's happening, understand it, but you're not emotionally invested in the drama on screen. Practical exercise 3. Create a mental phrase or image that represents your fortress. When someone tries to disturb your peace, mentally step back into this space. I am the observer, not the participant in this drama. Now, some of you might be thinking, isn't this just being cold or antisocial? Not at all. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about being selective with your emotional energy. You can still be kind, helpful, and compassionate. The difference is that you're choosing when and how to engage, rather than being reactive. You're setting boundaries, not building walls. Common mistakes. 3 mistakes people make when trying to ignore others. First, they announce their intentions. Never tell someone you're ignoring them. That defeats the purpose. Second, they feel guilty about it. Remember, protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's necessary. Third, they expect immediate results. Like any skill, this takes practice. Be patient with yourself. Here's your homework. Pick one person who regularly disturbs your peace. Apply just one of these techniques for the next week. Then come back and tell me in the comments which technique worked best for you. If this video helped you see a new way to handle difficult people, smash that like button. And if you want more practical philosophy for modern life, subscribe and hit the bell. I post new videos every Tuesday. Next week, I'm covering how to stay calm under pressure using ancient Stoic techniques, including the one method that helped Marcus Aurelius lead an empire while staying centered. And if you're ready to dive deeper into Stoic philosophy, check out my video on the daily Stoic routine. It's the perfect complement to what we covered today. Remember, you have more control over your life than you think. You just need to focus on the right things. I'll see you next Tuesday. Until then, stay stoic.